Yeah, my name's Dean Gould. I was the stunt coordinator on East West 101.
Tailboard. And Mark C.
403, take one.
After 20 years of myself doing stunts, you get that feeling and an idea of you've done things similar to it before. Everything's a little bit different, but similar. Just where the cameras might work from and how you can bring the intensity to the scene and get that energy going with the boys and their performances. You don't want to employ inexperienced people for high pressure things like this. The driver of the truck, I ensured he went out and had some driving with the truck and practiced the stops, and just hitting the mark with something like this is extremely important. You've got the boom coming down right in front of the truck, and it's really on a big show you might have a feature film, you might have 2 or 3 goes at it, but on something like this, you really want to nail it in one shot. The pressure mounts basically. You've got all the eyes are watching you, and there's money everywhere. If we had blown this shot, it's a major setup to redo. Once the heist happened and the shootout happened, they blew open the back of the van. So that was a matter of coordinating with the special effects coordinator where we can put our boys, because we wanted them inside the van so we could have a closed circuit shot of them inside the van with the explosion happening. And we had to make sure that the explosion was heading in the right direction and what I needed to put on the boys to make them safe. This is what we call an armadillo. It's a back protector. The boys in the back of the armoured van, when the explosion goes off, would have had one of these on so they can throw themselves back against the wall. I've got motocross girdles, so it protects your hips and protects your legs and your coccyx bone. You've got shin pads, wrist protectors, elbows and knee pads, helmets, bigger knee pads, and then you get to the stage where you're wearing full body armour. So it's got your back protector, shoulder protectors, more pads the better, I reckon. And then the actress pulled up. I had a stunt double for the actress to pull up into a screeching stop, and then she jumps out of the car and hides, and I put probably a bum pad on her and some knees and elbow pads so she could roll around the back of the car and just calm her down. Keep her relaxed and put the earplugs in and just say, listen, if you hit your mark, you do this, everything's fine. We did blow up a car here with probably 150 bullet hits. It was just amazing. This car just disintegrated because there's 5 machine guns blowing it away. It was really good.
Hi, I'm John Bowring, and my role in East West 101's heist scene was as the key armourer. As key armourer on a film set, you supply the weapons, you train the actors. The scene itself requires that each man fired his weapon to empty and then reloaded. So each man fired 2 magazines, which from the AK-47s was 60 rounds a person, and from the micro Uzi was 40 rounds. So there were 990 something blanks fired for the day. Peter wanted to represent an unstoppable hail of ammunition to pin down the officer at the other end of the street.
Stand by and...
Stop, police! Don't move!
The hardest part of the day ended up being trying to find all the spent brass, because once you've distributed 900 little brass cartridges around the scene, it takes a long time to pick them all up. It's very hard to stand there and have someone point a gun, which you know is loaded with blanks, in your general direction. The noise in here while they're firing is deafening, even when you have ear protection in. And if you can imagine that they fired 340 rounds in about 15 seconds, that's a lot of noise.
But I'm very happy with this sequence. For the time and money you got on Australian TV, this was a real quality type of scene. Everyone, you could tell there was a buzz on the set, that people knew that we were doing something good.